Hello and welcome to a 10-minute full body mobility flow. My name is Sid. I'm an occupational therapist, personal trainer, strength coach, currently 19 weeks pregnant, and I am just here to encourage you to move your body in a way that feels good, that fits into your schedule, and that you can find consistency in. So today we're just gonna start, again, nice, easy, full body mobility flow. Let's start lying on your back. From lying on your back, we're just gonna start with some nice, good, deep breaths. So let's go knees bent, feet flat on the ground, palms facing upward on the ground, and we're just gonna start with some easy, deep breaths. Inhale and expand your rib cage, imagining filling up your core like a balloon. Exhale, slowly blow all the air out through your lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it all out. Let's go 2 more good deep breaths. On the inhale, sending the air to the sides, to the back, into the floor, to your belly and your chest. Exhale, slowly blow all that air out. Setting our intention for this flow of just being present and allowing our nervous system to find a state of calmness. Inhale, 1 more good time. Exhale, slowly blow all the air out. Good. From this position, let's go ahead and bring one knee up to your chest. You can extend the opposite leg down toward the ground, and we're just gonna hold this for 1 good deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. On the exhale, cross that knee over your body. You might have a little bit of cracks in your mid-back. We're holding this leg across our body as our opposite hand comes out to a T, palm faces up. Inhale. On the exhale, can you sink a little deeper into that rotation? Get your shoulder to the ground. Inhale. Adding a little bit of pressure on top of that knee to get some good dissociation between the hips and the upper back. Exhale. Good, let's go both hands, palms up, and then let's bring palm to palm facing the same direction as your knee across your body. Reach that top hand, cross the bottom hand. Exhale, make a big semicircle around your head. Follow those fingers with your eyes. Same thing, keeping that hip across your body, feeling a good twist in that mid-back. Inhale, cross it over, slide that palm over the opposite palm. Exhale, big semicircle, following those fingers with your hands. This should feel really good in your mid-back, your hips, your chest. Last one here, inhale. Exhale. Good, slowly roll back to the center. Opposite knee comes to your chest. Inhale, exhale. Another good inhale. On the exhale, cross that knee over your body. Opposite hand comes out to a T. Find that good twist in your back. Hips and upper back and shoulders should be going opposite directions. Inhale. On the exhale, can you sink a little deeper into that rotation? Trying to get both shoulders onto the ground as you keep that knee across your body. Let's go both arms out to a T. Bring that palm across to meet the other palm. Slide it past the bottom palm. Exhale. Big semicircle following those fingers with your eyes. Cross it over again. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 1 more here. Inhale, cross it over. Exhale. Follow it all the way around. Good. Let's go ahead and roll back to the center, bringing both knees to your chest this time and just big circles with those hips. Good. Same thing, opposite direction. Good. Let's place both knees bent, both feet flat on the ground, then cross one leg over the other, making a figure 4 with your leg. From here, arms can go wherever they're comfortable, and we're just gonna rock those hips side to side, getting a little bit of rotation through these hips. You'll feel a little stretch in your glutes. You'll feel some tension in your low back as you rock them side to side. So we're going for hip opening, glute stretch, low back movement, that lumbar spine. Good, and just rocking to your comfortable range. This one should just feel really good on those hips. Go ahead and switch it out, same thing, other side. Make that figure four, ankle comes to the opposite knee, then we just rock it side to side. If you want a little bit more stretch in your glute, you can kind of send your knee toward the ground. That'll put your hip in more external rotation and get a little bit more stretch on those glute muscle fibers. Good, last one here on your back. We're just gonna go knees bent, feet flat. Drop those hips side to side. So similar, but the knees are now falling into that 90-90 position. Again, going to your comfortable range. If coming all the way to the ground isn't available for you, that's totally okay. Go where you're available to. Good, just trying to release some of that tension in our hips, in our pelvic floor, in our low abs. Good, last one here, then we're gonna flip over onto hands and knees. Good, let's go ahead and rock and roll onto your side. Flip it over onto hands and knees. Okay, from this position, we're just gonna start with a nice easy cat-cow. So I'm going to inhale, round that back, tuck my chin. Exhale, untuck, looking up to the ceiling. You can also play with the breath here if you feel better to inhale on the arch. Exhale as you round. Some people prefer that. Okay, really thinking about tucking, untucking my tailbone. Really thinking about squeezing those shoulder blades together. Then sending them apart. Getting good movement through our spine, through our scapula, through our hips. Trying to send that bra line up to the sky as far as it can go. Good. Staying in this hand and knees position, we're going to go into tail wags. So I'm looking over my shoulder and I'm moving my hips to that direction, getting some good lateral movement through this spine here. So imagining I'm like a dog and I'm just shaking my little tail. I'm looking over that shoulder. Good, from this position, placing one leg out to the side. Toes are pointed forward. Should feel a good stretch in that inner thigh here. Taking the same arm as the leg that is out, reaching it up to the sky. Exhale, thread it through the opposite arm. You can bend this supporting arm to get a little bit more depth there. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, send it through. We'll go two more here. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, send it through. One more and we'll switch sides. Again, with all of these, finding the range that's comfortable for you. So maybe you're not going as far, or maybe you're feeling like your body just needs a little bit extra today and you push it a tiny bit. Okay, as long as we're feeling awareness and tension, I'm okay. If we're having any sort of pain, that might be a signal that we need to back off a little bit. Reach it up, exhale, thread it through. This is one of my all-time favorites because it just hits all those areas that tend to get tight and tense. And it just feels really good to let them all release. Good, two more here. Good, from this position, we are going to take one leg, so that same leg that you had out, we're gonna walk it to the outside of your hands for a low lunge. The back knee stays on the ground. Okay, and we're just squeezing that back glute, sending those hips down to the ground. You should feel a nice stretch on the front side of that back hip. Okay, inhale here. On the exhale, send your weight backward, lift those toes. Feel a good stretch in your hamstring and your calf on that leg that is extended out in front of you. If you don't have that range available, we can always elevate our hands on a box, yoga block, whatever you have available. Good. Send it back forward. Inhale. Squeeze that glute. Send that hip down to the ground. Feel a good stretch there. Exhale. Send it back. Lift those toes. Good. Little hip flexor and hamstring stretch here. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. On the exhale, send it back. We'll go last one on this side. Good. Go ahead and switch it out. So again, I'm bringing that foot to the outside of my hands. My back knee is down. I'm in a low lunge. I am inhale here. Squeeze that back glute. Send that back hip toward the ground. Feel a good stretch in those hip flexors. Exhale. Send my weight back. Feel a good stretch in the hamstring. Lift those toes to get a deeper stretch in the calf and all the way up the back side of that leg. Good. We'll go two more here. Send it down. Squeeze that back glute. Send those hips down. Exhale, press it back, toes come up. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, send it back. Good. Bring it back down onto hands and knees. We've got just a couple more and we'll finish it out here. We're going into child's pose. So I'm sending my hips back toward my heels. My hands are going to come out in front of me. Forehead comes down to the mat. From this position, I take some good inhale, exhales. Sending that air into my rib cage, into my back. Trying to get it out of my chest and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and walk those hands to one side. You should feel a stretch under the opposite side body. So right around here, if my arms are going to my right, I should feel it under my left armpit. Inhale. Exhale. Walk them back the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Can you sink a little deeper into it one more time? Good. Walk those hands back to the center. This time we're going to press the palms into the ground. Bring your gaze up in front of you. You should feel some tension between your shoulder blades. Hold it here for one good breath. Good. Stay in that same position. Bring the hips up. Hands come down a little bit further. Puppy pose. This is just a more intense version of what we did before. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk those hands back. Walk your butt back to your heels. Place those arms down behind you. Bring your forehead down to the mat. We're just going to finish with a few good deep breaths here. Inhale, expand your ribcage in all directions. Exhale, slowly blow all the air out. Inhale, thank your body for what it's capable of. Thank yourself for giving yourself the time to carve out little moments of relaxation, mobility, meditation, just being present and slowing down in your day. Oftentimes our nervous systems are in a state of fight or flight all the time. And these little moments of giving ourselves a chance to just calm down, take some good deep diaphragmatic breaths, allow our body to get out of that fight or flight state and into more of a rest and digest state of being. One last good inhale here. Exhale all the air out. When you're ready, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back and do it again whenever you need it. Enjoy the rest of your day.